Welcome to Science TV 1 p.m. News. I am your host, Edna Kaindi, and my sign language interpreter voicing Esther Kendi. Welcome to the news updates. President William Ruto has congratulated 15 men and women sworn in today as judges of the Court of Appeal, describing the appellate court as a critical pillar for the Kenya stability and democratic governance. The ceremony was held at State House, Nairobi, and attended by Chief Justice Martha Koome and senior judicial officers and other government officials. The judges were officially appointed through Gazette notice issued on 27th January 2026 in line with Article 116 of the Constitution, following a nomination by the Judicial Service Commission, where their swearing in increases the number of Court of Appeal judges to 42. This move was intended to strengthen the institution capacity and ease the growing blocking of appeal cases.
I congratulate the 15 honorable men and women sworn in today as judges of the Court of Appeal, as you assume this high constitutional office in service of our Republic. Your appointment carries immense responsibility and profound national consequence. In accepting this charge, you join a vital institution whose strength, independence, and credibility are indispensable to Kenya's stability and the health of our democracy. I'm encouraged to note that in recent years, the Court of Appeal has progressively strengthened its institutional capacity through a deliberate and structured appointment process. This reflects a sustained commitment to expanding access to justice, improving appellate efficiency, and ensuring the court is adequately resourced to fulfill its vital constitutional mandate. In 2022, 11 judges were appointed to the Court of Appeal, 4 of whom I appointed immediately upon assuming office on the 15th of September 2022. This appointment of 15 additional judges, therefore, represents one of the most significant single reinforcements of the court in recent history. It demonstrates our collective resolve to reduce the backlog of appeal cases, shorten time required to resolve disputes, and strengthen public confidence in the administration of justice.
Away from that news update, 2 people injured in the Kitengela club shooting are calling for a separate investigation, raising concerns over the potential cover-up involving police officers. The victims allege that accountability has been slow and even 3 days after the attack, and are pushing for transparency in how these cases are being handled. One of the victims remain in serious condition at Kajiado Referral Hospital, while those implicated, including a senior officer from the Directorate of Criminal Investigation, are reportedly still free. So far, authorities have only questioned and disarmed one of the 3 officers who were present during the incident, and that is what the victims alleged.
A surgery. The other one is awaiting specialized treatment for him to be assisted. This is actually a very sad situation. I've not seen any action taken by the police. We want to tell the Inspector General of Police and the DCI to ensure that no stone is left unturned for this situation so that these young men can get justice and the people of this county and Kitengela can feel secure, not just on their businesses, but also that their life and property is protected.
Tungetaka polisi watupatie security, watuongezee. Kama itawezekana, watupatie AP awe hapa usiku. Ndio hizi visa za ulagai, la wizi na kupigana marisasi zisiwe katika hii complex.
And away from that news update, the Deputy Inspector General of the Administration Police, Gilbert Masengeli, visited Hulungo Township in Garissa County on Tuesday to offer condolences to families of two individuals killed in separate but connected incidents that have shaken the community. Masengeli represented Inspector General Douglas Kanja during the visit and sought to reassure residents of continued police support. The deceased are Boma Location Chief Abdi Fatah Gani and Hulugo Primary School teacher Peter Musili, whose deaths have raised concerns about local security. Masengeli emphasized that investigations are ongoing and pledged that those responsible will be held accountable. On other news, the government is channeling resources into improving education infrastructure, enhancing teacher training, and strengthening career guidance system to ensure learners successfully adapt to the competency-based education framework. Plans include accommodating over 1 million students in higher learning institutions by 2029. Speaking during the inauguration National Career Conference held at the Kenyatta International Convention Center in Nairobi, the Principal Secretary for the State Department of Higher Education, Beatrice Inyangala, highlighted ongoing reforms in circulating and teaching methods. She emphasized that those changes are critical to ensure a smooth transition to the CBE in higher education institution. Inyangala noted that the government's focus on infrastructure, teachers' capacity building, and career guidance will equip students with skills to support the need to thrive under the new education system, aligning academic training with emerging job market demands.
We are prepared for the students who have just graduated from grade 9 to join grade 10. The teachers have been adequately prepared. Areas like the sports, the creatives, and going forward we'll be admitting more teachers to be able to get the expertise that is required to deliver these courses in our universities.
As far as universities are concerned, we are already on top of things. We are changing our curricula to ensure that the curricula is well aligned to CBE.
The problem of mismatch between the products that come out of our universities and the job opportunities available. So this intervention is critical.
And not the grades. If we just focus on the students like we've been doing in the previous years, we find there's still a gap when the parents still insist that the students have to do what the parents would like them to do.
We've come to the end of the news updates. Thank you for joining us here at Science TV 1 PM News. I have been your host, Edna Kaindi, and my sign language interpreter voicing, Esther Kendi. Enjoy your afternoon.